this what we mainly came here to watch, right? Up at the last 10 minutes of Monday Night Raw, man. This is mainly just gonna be a reaction video to the IC title match. In the middle, just seeing Bron hit the Frankensteiner, and now we're about to get into a commercial break. Let's hit the review of Raw real quick, man. No picture in picture for the match. And so far, they've been listening to what y'all been saying about Raw being not much of a progressive 2-hour show, or them rushing too much of it. I think they're finding their stride. I think they have found their stride. They started off explosive, going straight into Bron Breakker Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins starting off hot, having backstage segments to start off backstage in the ring. Then they kept having segments backstage. And Adam Pearce, because the thing was last week, Adam Pearce agreed to have them to meet each other in the ring to negotiate to have a match. And Bron and Seth wasn't trying to wait to negotiate. So Adam Pearce could not break him up until like the last time they had they brawl. And he's like, fine, you want it, you got it. I tried to tell you, but whatever. Crown jewel, it's official. We kind of knew that, but I like that they did it that way instead of trying to make a contract signing ordeal. Probably still try to do it, but it ain't gonna happen. But I like that they made it that way, because that's what it is, man. Instead of trying to get the ups on him, because boy, you took me out, and now I want my revenge. And he's doing it any way he can. He's like, I'm jumping you, whether you coming in the arena, whatever you're going to get mad at, I'm jumping you. I want the smoke. So I like how they did that. The tag team match between the New Day and AOP from Final Testament, I liked how they did that. I didn't expect the New Day to win. I should have thought about that, versus AOP. But because you have The Miz being involved with the Final Testament, but he just broke up with R-Truth, and during the match when The Miz was standing ringside just surveying the territory, R-Truth came out of nowhere and jumped The Miz, and it distracted AOP and got New Day the win to advance into the triple threat number one contenders tournament match to determine who will be the number one contender. And then after the New Day won and R-Truth helped them win, the fellas, the AOP and Final Testament, they jump R-Truth. Xavier is holding back Kofi Kingston. Like, this ain't our problem because we won, we advanced, we ain't trying to get jumped by them. But luckily, Xavier kind of made the right move, because guess who came in and lit up out of nowhere? The Y6 finally made their focus on the Final Testament for breaking up guys like the New Day and trying to think they're, manipulative. They broke up Awesome Truth. Now they're trying to break up the New Day. Y6 ain't having it. So they just took out Paul Ellering. Miz dodged Uncle Howdy. Oh man, spear out of nowhere. This is coming back from commercial break. Luke says, Andrew, what's going on, man? At these last 10 minutes of Monday Night Raw, I would normally would have done this on an early time, but I had to make some moves. I'm in a different location for the time being, so to make sure I was acquainted and everything, and not just acquainted, you're more so comfortable where I'm at. So had to stream this last moment with y'all. Make this at least a reaction. Oh snap! I think I see something happening, which is what we was watching for. Yep, it's the bloodline. This is why I got on here with y'all. I said it. Watch my last live video. How Jay and Sammy should be involved. We ain't even seen Sammy last week. Money in the Bank is next week. Oh, here I got tickets. Solo and Jacob. Solo and Jacob with tickets, showing up ringside through the crowd. Solo with a Yeet shirt. Money in the Bank, that's next week, man. I mean, that's next year, June, July. Jay's out here like, Solo, what are you doing, man? So look, I'm trying to help you win. Wait for Money in the Bank. What? Is Money in the Bank in your country or something, or your city? Money in the Bank is usually good. Everybody looking at Solo and Jacob on the ring side in the corner, right at the announce table. This is what we was expecting since last week. Jay came out here. It's like, I ain't trying to be involved in this mess, even though Jimmy wants me to help him out. So my thing is, oh no, Tama Tonga and Tonga Lower on the other side. Oh no. Super kick to Tonga Lower. Yeah, all four of y'all trying to, man. Oh, Tama Tonga. Super kick. Where's it? Ring the bell, ref. What the heck is a DQ? Solo and Jacob ain't gotten out the other side. Oh, now they are. Now they jumped the barricade. That was his first contact with the new bloodline. He super kicked the Tongas. Oh, snap. Oh, Bron Breakker tried to go for a spear like a clothesline more than a spear, and he just took out Solo Sikoa. And Jacob is just standing there. He ain't gotten to the other side yet either. So still no disqualification because the bloodline has not had contact with either competitors. Only Jay has kicked the Tongans. The Tongans ain't hurt Jay yet. But we got a high Harley Race knee from Bron Breakker, getting Jay back in the ring. Uh-oh. Now Jacob is, oh, snap. You took out my tribal chief. Now we got a problem, but this is big. Solo and Bron Breakker. Holy crap! Where's Jimmy and Roman at? Yeah, holy shit chance. Oh, suicide dive from Jay on both Jacob and Bron. Oh, no. Oh, no. So all the bloodline is taken out for now. Tongans got super kicked. Solo got speared. Jacob got suicide dove on. Where's Jimmy and Roman at? Oh, I would appreciate it, man. Whatever you want to donate, man, I appreciate it, Andrew Sproul, man. I'm just trying to connect and interact with my people who love this type of material. And leapfrog over the spear, super kick. Have you watched the one with Liv Morgan and Rhea? I saw all the bad blood. Check my spear boss. Going back up for the Uso splash. But yeah, check my bad blood reaction. I got a reaction to every, not every PLE, but Uso splash. 1, 2, kick out. Oh, man. 3 minutes left till Raw is over with. Oh, Lord. When my stomach is twitching, that means something's about to happen. The game is glitching. Man, Solo's bloodline, Tama Tonga Loa, they distracted the referee. Bron and Jacob still down. Here comes Adam Pearce and all the personnel getting the Tongas out the way. The new bloodline's first invasion of Raw. But Jacob and Solo is still on the other side. Where's Jimmy and Roman at? Well, Jay ain't help out Jimmy and Roman, so Jimmy and Roman shouldn't be coming to the other side. Unless they really want some get back. And where is Sammy at? Oh, wait a minute. Jay thinking about spinning the block and he about to do it. And the referee didn't see it. The referee ain't see it. Oh no. Jacob, Samoan splash on the announce table. Oh man, it's like it's about to be over with. We're about to have a new Intercontinental Champion, fellas. Bron Breakker just realized what's happening. This is a big bruise on his shoulder, on his right shoulder. Big red bruise on his shoulder. Bron Breakker looking like, thanks, fellas. Rolling him in the ring. And the spear. That's it. After holding it for less than a month, from September 23rd to October 21st, Jey Uso is no longer the Intercontinental Champion, thanks to the Bloodline. But we kind of knew this was going to happen since Jey Uso made his say on SmackDown. I can sure I did with Jamie Priest. I appreciate that.
Flux Rosa.
Yeah, I'm try to do my best with the shorts I love, the shorts I make. I love this business, man. I love this wrestling business, and I like the creativity that they've been coming along with, and new superstars they've been making along the way, like Bron Breakker. Well, does that give you a reason to get involved now, Jay? It had to happen this way, I guess. But my prediction, or I said how I think Jay and Sammy was going to get involved. I was hoping that, all four of them showed up, right? So where was Sammy at? We ain't seen Sammy since Which Person Do You Like and Hate? I don't really hate anybody in the business. I like kayfabe or not, no kayfabe. As far as like character wise, it's tough for me to really hate. Well, even Drew McIntyre, I couldn't So I guess currently, if you want to go character wise, I guess currently it's Drew McIntyre, but he's done screwing with Punk, so I have no more quarrels with Drew McIntyre. Let him go on his quest to do whatever he do, as long as he don't mess with the best in the world. So it was Drew McIntyre, but I really don't have a person that I hate. Person that I like though, really a lot. I just told you who I like. Since you heard my little passion about it, is CM Punk. It's amazing to see him back. So within this almost year that he's been in this business and back in the company, so I like that he's that he got back on not even full speed, but just back full circle, working and having great matches, because that Hell in a Cell match was beyond amazing. The strap match was dope. Even the special referee match that he had was great. So CM Punk is my favorite. Drew McIntyre is no longer is no longer my mostly dislike character. I guess I don't have any favorites, because even all the bad guys, I like them all. But even the Bloodline, everybody want to jump on Solo, but I think that this has been his a special year for him, because Bro has been definitely showing his worth as a solo competitor and being a top solo competitor. No pun intended, but his work on the mic has been matching with his work in the ring. So big ups to Solo Sikoa. So him, like, this is his first invasion of Raw as a leader of the Bloodline, and for him to cost his Uso the Intercontinental Championship, which I have to update now. This is what I was hoping I had a video. My last live video, I believe, is talking about how Jay and Sammy should have got involved tonight. You saw all four members of the Bloodline show up. I was hoping that before the match, and that's one thing. Sami Zayn wasn't there backstage to give him a pep talk. And that's usually what it is when either of those guys were the champions. They pepped each other up before their match, whether win or lose. They had each other's back. So I was hoping that we would see Sammy tonight, but we didn't. So him popping up and not being present prior to would have been a far stretch. So him not showing up for that, and then Jimmy and Roman also not showing up. It was a bit of a surprise too, because I was hoping, that Jay, Sammy, Roman, and Jimmy were all, but this is Triple H we're talking about. Crown Jewel is in 2 weeks. Survivor Series is until the end of November, so we still got a bit of a slow cook. We still got a slow cook to have. We still got some slow cooking to make with this storyline. We got, week by week, I guess that's how it's got to be. You know what I'm saying? Jay might not even show up on SmackDown. Maybe, maybe not. But this is building up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were saying once Jay showed up on SmackDown, everybody was saying, "Uh-oh, he's about to lose the title because he'd involved himself. He'd jumped in SmackDown." So Solo and Jacob was going to cost him the IC title, and there you have it. You just saw it. And Jacob responded to that remark that Jay said. He kept staring at him, and he's like, "You gonna knock who out? Who you gonna super spear? You got super kicked where the referee ain't even see you." So there you go. So yeah, no Jay, no Roman, no Jimmy, no Yeet. So I'm thinking we don't know if we'll see Jay this Friday, but Monday we know Jay's gonna be pissed. I hope that Sammy shows back up. I would love to know that Sammy shows back up because he's not here, so he won't be involved in whatever. He goes to Saudi. He went to Saudi for the last couple of years, but I don't know about the Crown Jewel thing, Riyadh. But nonetheless, Sammy ain't gonna be trying to be involved in the Crown Jewel thing. But Bad Blood, but not Bad Blood, but Survivor Series this now is on the way, so that's what he's gonna be more focused on. So Sammy, I would like to see him come back next week. I have to go subscribe. I have to go. Thank you for listening to our conversation. I subscribed, and you will be a famous person, so I might come back because I want to watch your other lives. Thank you, Flux Rosa. Appreciate it. The dollar sign. Did you send a donation? Because I ain't seen anything, but if so, I don't know. Appreciate the support. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna keep making content, whether it's wrestling, my N-Telligent talk show. Be on the lookout for that. Trying to get my next guest in the works, whether it's a family member or just a special guest. Be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, this Bloodline saga is slowly cooking now. It's slowly cooking, so we have to wait week by week. So maybe Monday we'll see Sammy try to encourage bro. Peace out, Lux. Thank you. Yeah, so maybe next week Sammy's gonna give himself a word and try to put some sense into Jay and helping him out. And then maybe on the next SmackDown, God knows you'll be famous. You must know something I don't. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Yeah, so in a few, it's going to be maybe 2 more weeks until we get to see. Maybe I'll give it 3 weeks because, yeah, this is I keep saying Bad Blood. Survivor Series isn't going to be until November 30th. And got to make sure at least, I don't think that the team of the OG Bloodline isn't going to come together until the last 2 weeks of Survivor Series. It's going to take them to be a complete unit. And they still, by that time, it's still going to be dysfunctional because Roman has been the guy that manipulated Jimmy, Jay, and Sammy to join his bloodline and help him rise to the top. And even though they helped get to the top with him, he had to use them guys. So Sammy, Jay, they're gonna have to meet with a come to Jesus meeting with Roman to be like, or we gonna like, dude, you played us, you played us, man. So it's gonna have to take a lot for you for us to forgive you and even try to help you for this point in time. Because after this, we're done. We're going back to Raw. We're gonna be doing our own thing. So this was definitely a big footstep in the part of Jay getting himself involved. We know he's going to be involved. It's just about how. And unfortunately, losing the Intercontinental Championship that he only had for less than a month was the way to do it. And I was hoping it wasn't going to be that way for Jay because he just suffered the same fate that his father did. Because Rikishi is like, and I'm not saying that Jey Uso may not be world champion. I mean, or may not be Intercontinental champion again. But and when pertaining to his championship career, Rikishi's career, he's only been Intercontinental champion one time, and he's only had it for like I think less than 3 weeks. He won it from Chris Benoit around the King of the Ring tournament, or around the time of that, or before that, and then he lost it to Val Venus before Fully Loaded, which was in July. So damn, I hate when I do that. Should have checked the scores on these games too. These Monday Night Football games. But I ain't gonna be hurrying too long. That's the champions. All right, yeah, that's what I should have did because I know when he was champion. I just gotta remember how long he was champion. Bron Breakker. You can't get mad at it because he's more deserving of getting this, of being a two-time champion. Uso, it was well deserved for sure because as long as a career he's had in this business, and as long as a tenured tag team wrestler that he's been, it had to be done for him to win the IC title to establish his singles career. And him being an IC champion for about a good month. Transitional champion, I hate to say, but still, it's a big notch under his belt because he didn't win Money in the Bank. He didn't win Royal Rumble. Being an IC champion is definitely a big, big notch under your belt. Yep, here it is. As champion. So here it is. He's at least he had the IC title longer than his father because Rikishi had the title June 20th and he lost it 2 weeks later, July 4th. So at least Papa Uso had a shorter title reign. Jey Uso, he at least had it for almost a month. 2 more days that'll make it a month. Except like September 23rd, October 21st, that's a subsequent to 28 days. So 4 weeks, that's longer than 2 weeks. No disrespect to Papa Uso, but I know Papa Uso's going to be upset, but he shouldn't be because, you're the second father-son duo and y'all both alive. Mr. Perfect isn't, Mr. Perfect isn't alive to even see that this type of history can happen again. So once again, kudos to Rikishi and Jey Uso. You just saw like the list of Samoans before the match started that are Intercontinental champions. Those 5 being Jey Uso, Rikishi, Roman Reigns, Umaga, and The Rock. Rock and Umaga being the 2 that are multi-time Intercontinental champions. They only won the title 2 times. So that even should go to tell you that these guys, with the exception of Rikishi and Umaga, rest in peace to Rikishi. Rest in peace to Umaga. So it's 2 out of 5 so far because Jey Uso, he's just getting started with a singles career. 2 out of the 5, we'll say 4 for right now. 2 out of those 4, 50% of the IC champions have become world champions. So Rock 10-time world champion, and we already know about how historic Roman Reigns 16-day title run has been. So don't get it twisted. Rock and Roman, like the biggest difference between Rock and Roman and Uso and Rikishi and Umaga, the Rock and Roman were destined and were built and were basically set up to be world champions and faces of the company. Rikishi and Umaga aren't or weren't. You know what I'm saying? They were built to be monsters or fun big guys. Take your pick. You know which one. But they were built to be the mid-card carriers of the company. They're going to induce. Of course, they're going to try to seduce Rikishi with the idea of becoming champion by turning heel and running over Stone Cold, but they really didn't see that for him. So Rock and Roman, they were built. They were tailored to be the world champion. Whereas Rikishi and Umaga, they were built to be big solid mid-carders. Jey Uso, he was booked to be a hot tag team superstar. Now he's in high mid-card level and definitely destined to be a world champion. Are they going to give him that distinction? I believe so, because his gimmick is over. His everything about Jey Uso doesn't scream world champion, but it screams face, and it screams ambassador and definite charismatic champion. You know what I'm saying? He can have a championship celebration that's about as big as Jeff Hardy when he wins, and that's the type of thing that the company needs, especially for a guy like him. So for now, him losing the IC title, it's a chunky loss, but it doesn't hurt his career. You know, I can see him probably winning it again, maybe, but let's be for real. Jey Uso is WWE Championship worthy, and he had multiple IC title shots before he won last month, and and even that, he had like United States Championship shots, IC title shots, the Undisputed Championship shots, World Heavyweight title shots. So this definitely ain't the end of that. He'll be world champion or WWE champion and maybe Intercontinental champion 2 times soon, because this doesn't stop his momentum. This ain't going to do nothing but make the crowd love Uso even more. So we kind of knew that this was going to happen. We was hoping it would be more of a bigger outcome, since the bloodline has been tearing up Roman and Jimmy and now Jay. So once again, this ain't going to stop until to all 3 or all 4 of these men, including Sammy, once he eventually shows up, until these 4 come together and come in agreement, come to forgiving issues, and come to a forgiving place in their lives, and try to take down this Temu bloodline. Because right now, they wrecking shop, and they don't care if you ain't down, you ain't with. If you ain't with us, you against us. Especially if you blood. I told you, I said that right there. So I'm trying to help. Oh man, Solo has not been singles champion since he had to give up the NXT North American Championship after going on the main roster. So, he ain't win no tag team championship. He ain't win no IC championship. He ain't win no United States championship. And he's lost multiple shots for the WWE championship. So I'll be damned, like I said in my last video, I'll be damned in Solo's mind. I'll be damned if my big brother win the title while he's not in the bloodline. I'm gonna make sure he don't have it. So there you have it. So we'll see what happens on Friday, man. We know Roman and Jimmy's gonna be pissed, and we know they're gonna kind of feel for Jay. But is Jay gonna involve himself in Brooklyn? We shall see. Till then, I'm out this bitch like newborn puppies, man. Raw was nice. Can't wait to see what happens Friday. Out.